Throughout history, our planet has been home to a spectacular array of creatures. From the smallest insects to the largest whales, life has found a way to thrive in every corner of the globe. But long before the dinosaurs walked the Earth, even before the first humans, our world was populated by creatures so bizarre, so colossal, so utterly terrifying that they make the Tyrannosaurus Rex look like a household pet. Join me now as we journey back in time, millions of years into the past, to uncover the secrets of 8 extinct animals that are far more terrifying than any dinosaur. These creatures, some lurking in the deepest oceans, others stalking prehistoric forests, will redefine your understanding of fear itself. Prepare yourself, for the world we are about to enter is one of giant predators, monstrous insects, and creatures so strange that they seem to defy imagination. This is the world before our time. Our journey begins in the warm, ancient oceans, home to a creature that has haunted the nightmares of sailors for centuries, the Megalodon. Imagine a shark, not just any shark, but one that dwarfed even the largest great white in existence today. Reaching lengths of up to 20 meters, the Megalodon was a true leviathan, a king of the deep. Its massive jaws, lined with rows of serrated teeth, each one larger than a human hand, could crush the bones of whales with ease. Fossil evidence tells a chilling story of the Megalodon's reign. We find the scarred and broken bones of whales, testament to the sheer power of this prehistoric monster. The bite marks, some measuring over 2 meters wide, paint a vivid picture of the Megalodon's brutal hunting style. For millions of years, the Megalodon ruled the oceans, its reign of terror ending only relatively recently, a mere 3.6 million years ago. Why it vanished remains a mystery, but the legend of the Megalodon lives on, a chilling reminder of the power that once lurked beneath the waves. We leave the oceans now, but our journey into the prehistoric world's chamber of horrors is far from over. Our next destination takes us back 60 million years to the steamy, humid swamps of what is now Colombia. Here, amongst the giant ferns and towering trees, lurked a creature that could make even the bravest explorer turn and flee: the Titanoboa. Imagine a snake, but not like any you've ever seen before. This was a serpent of monstrous proportions, a colossal reptile that could reach lengths of up to 13 meters and weigh over a ton. Giant crocodiles, turtles the size of dining tables, even early ancestors of the elephant, all fell victim to the Titanoboa's deadly embrace. Imagine the humid air thick with the scent of decaying vegetation as the Titanoboa lay in wait, its camouflage hiding it perfectly amongst the undergrowth. In a flash, the Titanoboa strikes, its powerful muscles coiling around its victim, squeezing the life out of it with each passing second. The Titanoboa, a creature straight out of a nightmare, reminds us that the past was a world of giants, where even the swamps held terrors beyond our wildest imaginations. Our journey into the prehistoric world takes us now from the depths of the oceans and the humid swamps to the freshwater rivers and lakes of the Permian period, some 270 million years ago. Here we encounter a creature that, while perhaps not as large as the Megalodon or the Titanoboa, is no less bizarre and unsettling: the Diporus. Imagine an amphibian, but not a sleek frog or a lumbering salamander. The Diporus was something altogether different. Its most striking feature, the one that has puzzled and fascinated paleontologists for decades, was its head. Unlike any creature alive today, the Diporus possessed a large, flat, boomerang-shaped skull. Some believe it may have acted as a hydrofoil, allowing the Diporus to navigate swiftly through the water. Others suggest it may have served as a deterrent to predators, making the Diporus a more difficult target to swallow. Whatever its purpose, there's no denying that the Diporus's head was a truly unique and somewhat unsettling adaptation. Chapter 4: Dunkleosteus. The armored jaws of the deep. We plunge back into the ancient oceans now, returning to a time long before the dinosaurs, to the Devonian period, some 360 million years ago. This was a time when the seas teemed with life, a period often referred to as the Age of Fishes. And among the bizarre and often terrifying creatures that swam these primeval waters, one stands out as a true monster: the Dunkleosteus. Imagine a fish but not a creature of sleek scales and graceful movements. The Dunkleosteus was a behemoth, an armored tank of a fish that could reach lengths of up to 10 meters, rivaling even the largest great white sharks in size. Instead of teeth, the Dunkleosteus possessed two massive bony plates that acted like self-sharpening shears. These plates, which could snap shut with incredible force, were capable of slicing through bone and cartilage as easily as a hot knife through butter. The Dunkleosteus, a creature that seems to have been designed for pure carnage, reminds us that the oceans have always been a dangerous place. Chapter 5, Giant Scolopendra arthropleura, the nightmare insect. From the depths of the ocean we now venture onto land, back to the Carboniferous period, some 320 million years ago. This was a time when giant insects ruled the earth, a time when the air was thick with the hum of their wings and the ground trembled beneath their feet. And among these giants, one stands out as a creature of pure nightmare fuel, the giant Scolopendra, also known as arthropleura. Imagine a creature that looks like a modern-day centipede but scaled up to monstrous proportions. The giant Scolopendra could reach lengths of over 2 meters, making it the largest land invertebrate to have ever lived. Its long segmented body was covered in a tough exoskeleton, and it possessed dozens of pairs of legs, each one tipped with a sharp claw. Imagine walking through a carboniferous forest, the air thick with humidity, the ground littered with decaying plant matter. The giant Scolopendra, a creature that could inspire terror in the hearts of even the bravest explorers, is a chilling reminder that the past was a world of giants. Chapter 6. Gigantopithecus, the giant ape that haunts our dreams. Our journey through the prehistoric world takes us now to the dense jungles of Southeast Asia, to a time when giants walked the earth. Here, amidst the towering trees and lush vegetation, lived a creature that has captivated the imaginations of scientists and storytellers alike, the Gigantopithecus. Imagine an ape, but not like any you've ever encountered. This was a primate of colossal size, a true King Kong of the prehistoric world. Standing up to 3 meters tall and weighing over 500 kilograms, the Gigantopithecus was the largest ape to have ever lived. Despite its intimidating size, evidence suggests that the Gigantopithecus was a gentle giant, a herbivore that spent its days foraging for food in the jungle undergrowth. However, its sheer size and power would have made it a formidable opponent for any creature that dared to challenge it. The Gigantopithecus, though extinct for hundreds of thousands of years, continues to fascinate us. Chapter 7. Spinosaurus, the spine-chilling king of the Cretaceous. We return now to the age of dinosaurs, but we're not here to revisit the Tyrannosaurus rex. Instead, we journey to the swamps and rivers of North Africa 100 million years ago to encounter a predator even larger, even more bizarre, the Spinosaurus. Imagine a dinosaur, but not the lumbering land dwellers you might picture. The Spinosaurus was adapted for life in and out of water, a 15-meter-long behemoth with a massive sail-like structure rising from its back. This sail, which could grow up to 2 meters tall, was likely used for display, attracting mates or intimidating rivals, but the Spinosaurus's most terrifying feature was its snout. Long and narrow, resembling that of a crocodile, it was lined with sharp, conical teeth, perfect for snaring slippery fish and even other dinosaurs. The Spinosaurus was a creature perfectly adapted to its environment, a master of both land and water, and a fearsome predator that ruled its domain with chilling efficiency. Chapter 8. Anomalocaris, terror of the Cambrian seas. Our final journey takes us back to the dawn of complex life on Earth, to the Cambrian period, over 500 million years ago. This was a time of radical evolutionary experimentation, when the oceans teemed with bizarre and often terrifying creatures. And among these, one stands out as a true pioneer of predation, the Anomalocaris. Imagine a creature unlike anything alive today. The Anomalocaris, reaching lengths of up to 2 meters, was a true giant of the Cambrian seas. Its most striking feature was its pair of large, stalked eyes, granting it exceptional vision for hunting in the dim depths. But the Anomalocaris's most fearsome weapons were its pair of frontal appendages. These long, spiny limbs, located directly in front of its mouth, were used to grasp and tear apart prey. Outro: a legacy of terror, a window into the past. These 8 creatures, each more terrifying than the last, represent just a glimpse into the incredible diversity of life that has existed on our planet. From the depths of the oceans to the dense jungles, from the swamps to the skies, Earth has always been a place of wonder and terror. These animals show the diversity of terrifying creatures that have lived throughout history. Some lived in the oceans, others on land or in the sky. What if you wanted details about one of these animals? Let me know in the comments below which prehistoric monster you'd like to learn more about, and perhaps we'll delve deeper into their world in a future video. Until then, keep exploring, keep questioning, and never stop being amazed by the incredible history of life on Earth.